right, we're live on the At Work Party. Got a special guest with me, Vic Mensa. How you doing, baby?
I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. I know you just got off the plane.
Yeah.
Yes, and you took some sleeps, had some Z's. Are you ready for the show tonight?
100.
Okay. So I know you're on tour with Jay-Z. It's like basically like a university kind of college lesson you're going through, right? Being on tour with Jay-Z. Like, what's the greatest thing that he's ever taught you so far?
I mean, I'm always just kind of like a student of the game in general. So I just watch how people move, and try to learn from the successes and not make the mistakes. So I guess with Hov, he's somebody that has helped me to just, sometimes kind of pull back, not really worry about what other people doing. You know what I'm saying? And not focus my energies on people. And really just stick to my purpose, my message.
No, that's real, because I know one of my good friends told me, like, if you pay attention to somebody else's race, you're never going to cross your own finish line.
100.
So you got to, ignore the noise and just worry about what you're doing and your purpose. I like that, though. Now, I know it's election day here in Dallas-Fort Worth.
Oh, really?
And I saw that you were very passionate about gun control.
Yeah.
So would you like to, get to people? Because, local elections are actually more important than the presidential ones.
Completely agree. I did a lot of campaigning just for voting locally, in the last election cycle. And I would say that, to the people of Dallas, man, anybody can be next. I'm from Chicago, so we experience a lot of violence, and this is unnecessary, and it can really come close to home. I know it has just come close to home, and it just happened in Texas, and anybody could be next, man. There's no, I don't believe that we need these AR-15s and these semi-automatic rifles that could be turned into automatic rifles with little modifications. I don't believe we really need those, man. I think you need to ask yourself questions about why you think the things you do, because a lot of people feel like they have a right, a constitutional right to own any kind of gun, or they need this gun to protect. They need this stockpile of guns to protect their family. How many guns can you shoot at one time? You know what I mean? And they think they're going to protect themselves from the government if the government turns tyrannical.
That's what I'm
which
saying.
Is not happening. There's no way that you're protecting yourself from the United States government with any type of firearm. It's just not happening. And you don't want to keep your family and your friends in the line of fire, man. Like, we got to take actual action to protect ourselves and protect our loved ones. It's only logical. Mm-hmm. Like, we don't want to see this happening every week. It doesn't have to be this way. Mass murder, it does not have to be a weekly occurrence. This is completely out of biological norm, and it doesn't happen in other places around the world. It doesn't have to happen here.
No, that's real. And I think sometimes we get distracted by the semantics of it. Yeah, granted, whoever does these acts of violence, I classify them as a terrorist, no matter what your skin color is.
100.
But like, that sometimes distracts us from us actually going out there and voting.
Well, what's the distraction? The distraction and why people are confused is because they've been convinced that it's their prerogative to own the gun, when really we're just being pawns in a rich man's game. Mm-hmm. The man making the guns and making the ammunition is who is profiting off of our pain and sorrow. Exactly. And our death. So don't be a pawn, don't play yourself, and vote for gun control.
That's real. That's real. I love it. Now, I know you got the new song. Did it get released today? Rolling Like a Stoner?
Rolling Like a Stoner. It's been out for a little while.
Okay,
with
okay.
The album, yeah.
Oh, autobiography. So I know 10 years from now you're going to probably have part 2, because you're not done. Your path isn't done. Right. So I'm assuming that's what we're going to do, like in the next 10 years, probably part 2.
Yeah, I might do another one. Word up.
All right, so when you're done with the tour, what's next for Vic Mensa?
A lot of things. I mean, I'm going to definitely do my own tour. Working on just a lot of new music and just trying to impact culture in a significant way,
Okay. Aside from that, what does Vic Mensa like to do for fun, like to veg out, other than, maybe getting some Mary Jane?
It's clothes for me,
It's clothes?
Yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot of vintage shopping.
And this is your part of your merch right here?
No, it's just something custom that somebody made for me.
Oh, I like it. It's cool.
But it's kind of actually similar to a merch piece that I have right now. But yeah, you know, I do a lot of vintage shopping. I need to check on my man Tony Williams, man, the world famous man. Come to think of it, but yeah, a lot of vintage shopping, man. You know, I really just try to stay to myself. I don't really mess around too much with all this industry fame stuff.
No, I feel you on that. You gotta humble yourself sometimes, because people out here, they get like attracted to the lights and all that, and then they're not themselves anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that you're grounded.
Gotta be.
I love it. I love it. Well, I appreciate you. I know I'm gonna check out your merchandise today, and I'm
Please
going to
do.
the tour,
Okay,
which
you
I
coming to
love.
the show tonight?
Yes,
That's what's up.
I'm excited about
That's
your
gonna
performance.
be dope. It's gonna be major.
Yes, I love it. Vic Mensa live on the At Work Party. Of course, you can always find out what's popping with all your favorite celebrities by logging on myk104.com. Of course, the blog Priya, Vic Mensa. You want to tell them your handles, your social?
Yeah, catch me at Vic Mensa, VICMENSA on Instagram, on Twitter, all over the world, world famous, worldwide, baby. You already know what it is. Save Money Chicago, Southside. We everywhere.
I'm like a stoner.